here at Thirst for Fitness, and today I'm in the kitchen. I'm having my well-requested protein muffin, pumpkin muffin thing. I'm making it. So again, a lot of people asked me about this since I posted the picture on Instagram, so I wanted to make it. But again, I want to reiterate that I did not come up with this recipe. I originally saw this from Con Wolf. I have no idea where he got it from, but big shout out to that guy. So make sure you guys go check out his video. Also, check out his channel too. He's a pretty cool dude. He's getting ready for contest prep, going for his pro card. I believe he's like 14 weeks out, something like that. So good luck to you if you see this video, man, and thanks for the awesome recipe. I just wanted to share with pretty much all my subscribers and friends and stuff. So it's pretty simple, and I was pretty excited about this recipe because I have a really bad rap when it comes to baking protein powder or whatnot. But this really redeemed it. So I'll start with the dry ingredients, and mine's slightly different from Con Wolf's, but again, it's pretty much the same thing. So we're starting off with, to start off, I preheated my oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so the first thing I'm starting off with is just 1 scoop of vanilla whey. Again, I have Scivation Smart Powders vanilla whey here. It's about 30 grams. It probably does matter a little bit. Some proteins are a little bit better at baking than others, so you just kind of have to experiment with that, really. So I have 30 grams there, which is a serving. And I move on to this whole wheat flour here. So again, I don't bake a lot, so I have a ton of this stuff. But we want 40 grams of this, which I believe is a serving. This is pretty much just straight carbs, and it's whole grain, so you're getting a little bit of protein too. So 40 grams here. Again, you can always manipulate these a little bit. As far as, this is pretty much the same amount that he said he made, and he said he had like 6, there's my oven. He made 6 muffins. I have a pretty big muffin pan, so I made 4 last time, and this is gonna be a little bit larger. Another dry ingredient here is going to be cinnamon. So I will do, again, you don't really need to measure out cinnamon because there's no calories in it, but I'm just doing it for kind of consistency's sake and give you guys kind of idea how much I use. So I'm just doing 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, which is quite a bit, but I love my cinnamon. So 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, sorry. And then I don't have the pumpkin protein that he had in his video. So I'm actually using probably about a half a teaspoon of pumpkin spice, maybe probably a full teaspoon of pumpkin spice. And this stuff's expensive. I had no idea how much that was. It's like $3 for this little thing. And then the baking powder. Again, this is probably where I went wrong doing it before. I usually just mix up a whole bunch of random stuff, and then so a teaspoon here of the baking powder. Very important. And last but not least, I have some sugar-free, fat-free vanilla pudding. So I will do 5 grams of that, which I believe is a half a serving. Again, like always, I'll have the macros listed for this on the screen. Okay. So those are the dry ingredients, right? 30 grams of whey, 40 grams of your whole grain flour, 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, tablespoon of pumpkin spice, teaspoon of pumpkin spice, teaspoon of baking powder, and 5 grams of the vanilla pudding. Lastly, I'll do some artificial sweetener. I'm just going to go 3 teaspoons, again, sucralose. So again, that'll just kind of help it out because everything in here you'll see is unsweetened. So maybe we'll do a little bit more than that, but 3. I think I did 3 last time. It was pretty good. So mix those up a little bit. Now it's for the dry. We'll move on to the wet ingredients. So pretty simple here. First thing we have, I'm going to do, if you want to do like separate out the egg whites, you can just do 2 of them. Essentially that's about 100 grams of, if you just buy them in the carton, you're lazy like me. So I'll do 100 grams here. Egg substitute, egg white, doesn't matter. 99 grams, we're okay. Then the second dry ingredient is going to be unsweetened applesauce. I never ever thought I could use applesauce in my diet ever, but whenever I bake stuff like this, it really does taste good. So 30 grams, and again, this has pretty much got nothing in it as far as macro wise, so it's really helpful there. I'm not dieting, and also I lost weight again this week, so I'm upping my macros again, which is just kind of annoying. But so 2 ounces of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. This stuff is awesome, by the way. Especially again if you're dieting, this is just you have to have this in your diet. It's awesome with shakes, cereal, anything. So 2 ounces there. And then lastly, for the pumpkin flavor, I just have canned pumpkin here. I'm gonna do a little bit more. He did half a serving in his video. I did 3/4 a serving in my first time making this. I'm gonna go with a full and really just see kind of how pumpkin-y this can be. So 120 grams right there. So there you go, guys. Obviously, you're just gonna mix up your wet ingredients and your dry ingredients, and then combine them together. I'm no baking expert, so I'm not even going to tell you guys like the consistency that you should have. I'm just going to say go with the ratios that I have, because it turned out really well for me. So I'm going to mix these up. I'll show you guys kind of the size of my pan if that'll help. So this is the size of my pan. Hopefully you guys can see that. These are pretty deep in here, so I usually try to make 4 of these. Again, just make sure you're using common sense. Spray it, and I'm gonna go for 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna put those in, guys, and mix it up, put those in, and show you guys the finished product. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So here they are. Hopefully, I can get a somewhat good angle there. I don't know how good I mean, they pop right out. Of course, with any baked good, you want to make sure you leave it, leave it out for a little bit. But I'm gonna these aren't even for me. I'm gonna put these away. So I can't tell you exactly how awesome they taste, but I can tell you they look delicious. So again, if you want kind of an image, there's one. And again, you can always do like a frosting with this. I saw Colin Wolf, I believe his name. I need to figure out how to pronounce that. I believe he did like a almond butter and Greek yogurt mixing. Just kind of make these are perfect size. So perfect. See the steam coming off those. Perfect for about 4 pretty dang good size protein pumpkin muffins. Like, you don't have the macros listed up for these specific ones, but you can always change it. I go with the frosting mixed to like Greek yogurt with peanut butter, almond butter, anything like that. It's kind of a funky taste for me, so I don't know if I really just didn't like it. I might try it with like some PB2. I felt like the thick peanut butter when I did it was kind of just a weird taste. But try that out for a frosting or just like a actual frosting too. That's the finished product, guys. And also I'll just show you kind of what I had for breakfast. This is comparatively unrelated, but just the typical eggs, turkey sausage with salsa, some blueberry oatmeal, coffee, and cinnamon roll toastal strudel. So if you guys like this recipe, make sure you like the video. Again, go check out Colin Wolf's channel. He's the originator of this recipe. Also going through contest prep. So good luck to you, man, if you see this video. Until then, guys, keep working hard. More good stuff coming soon.